David,
yeah.
Hi. Hey everyone, CC Media here. Got a special guest, David from DK Games.
Hi, go check out my channel.
Today we're going to be talking some Super Mario Odyssey. Super excited. This should be a really fun video. So yeah, we're going to be discussing the new gameplay from Gamescom that just came out. We're also going to be talking about just our thoughts on the game, some predictions,
games, guesses,
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, all that stuff. So stay tuned. Let's go ahead and get started. All right.
So one thing that they made very clear is that there's no hub in this game, unlike not all the others, but most of the other Mario games recent.
Right, so in Super Mario 64 there was Peach's Castle.
Yeah.
Super Mario Sunshine there was Delfino Plaza. Both of those worlds you could kind of run around and explore and talk to people, but in this game it's just the
Odyssey.
The Odyssey, yeah, it's just which is the hat ship that you fly around in.
Yeah.
So that's a little strange because
it's definitely different. I think it's going to set a better approach because there's no place you have to be, because unless there's some kind of just hover around in the Odyssey, you always have to be somewhere.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good thing.
That's true. That makes sense. It's kind of it makes it less. It might even make it less linear. You kind of go from world to world. It's more just kind of you're always in the world, so it's almost like they are their own hubs.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that. At first, when I heard the news, I was like, I don't know, because, one of the things I love most about going back to Super Mario 64 is just running around Peach's Castle and jumping around.
Just exploring it.
Yeah.
Looking for things we haven't found.
But I think with how big the worlds are in this game,
especially because it's real worlds,
right,
more or less.
Yeah, it's because you got New Donk City. And that's almost like a hub world because there are people walking around. You can talk to them.
I feel like what's going to happen is eventually there's going to be sort of unofficial hubs popping up where it's kind of go here to start your mission sort of things.
Yeah.
Instead of just this is no enemies allowed here.
Yeah. So yeah, that's some of the news that came out. Oh yeah, by the way, Gamescom happened I think over this weekend, so that's where all this news came from. There was some gameplay for the new Luncheon Kingdom, Luncheon Kingdom.
One of those.
Yeah, which it's the food world. And with that, they also announced some things like that there will be no hub world, and also that that we got a sneak peek at the new Seaside Kingdom. Well, not really a sneak peek.
Not a sneak peek,
but
more of a glimpse.
Yeah, a glimpse, almost like an Easter egg.
Peeking through a keyhole.
Yeah, so if you look at one of the pictures, I'll put it up in the video right now.
It's there.
Right to the snap. So when Mario collects the moon at the end of the Luncheon Kingdom gameplay, you can see...
down the bottom right?
Yeah, down in the bottom right, you can see the background is the map for all the kingdoms, and in the bottom right, you can see Seaside Kingdom, or actually, you can just see Eastside Kingdom. But you assume you assume it's using Eastside, Seaside.
What else would it be?
Yeah,
I'm thinking this is going to be something kind of like Venice, where it's literally on water, or Amsterdam. So it could be something like that. So it's on water, but it's not in the water like we've seen in the past. Yeah,
that actually be cool. So it's kind of what I'd like to see is actually kind of like Venice, but I forget what the world's called from Super Mario 64, but it's like a sinking kind of city.
Oh yeah, I know what that is. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can press buttons to raise and lower it to different levels.
That sounds like it would be a lot of fun, especially in Venice.
Yeah, and then the water kind of fills it up. So I think a Venice themed world, except where there's some kind of sinking element, maybe for some moons.
Since Venice literally is sinking,
right?
It would be perfect.
Yeah.
No Venice in 100 years.
Yeah, I think that would be really cool, and there's some really neat stuff they can do with that too, because with all the worlds we've seen so far, it's all kind of inspired by real world elements, or at least most of them, with New Donk City. The
Luncheon Kingdom could more or less not be inspired by the real world, since it's all food.
Yeah, it is food though. So
European based.
Yeah, so I think if they made kind of a Venice themed sinking water world with a twist though, with some kind of crazy, so it's not exactly Venice, but New Donk City, it's not New York City. It's got a slight twist,
not.
So I think they could do something really cool with that.
Like Venezia Kingdom.
Venezia Kingdom.
Because that's Venezia. That's Venice in Italian. So
right. That would actually.
They could
be
try
really
to play
cool.
that card. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah.
But whatever.
But yeah.
Got an email from Golf Tech.
Yeah, I got a golf lesson coming.
So we got 7 minutes of the gameplay, and it showed that there's a giant bird guarding some kind of stew pot, if I'm correct there.
Yeah. So Yeah, we got 7
I'm
minutes.
hoping we get to take that thing over. That thing looks awesome.
Yeah, so it's weird because we really didn't. In my opinion, we didn't really see a lot of new stuff.
Yeah, more like a new world instead of new mechanics.
Yeah, we'd seen this world. Most of the time when we've gotten new gameplay for this game, like at E3, there's been a lot of new stuff to find in the gameplay. I didn't feel that way as much about this, but it still was cool seeing this kingdom. Because it was the first real gameplay that we've seen. We've seen it from the trailers, but not
the first switch to screen gameplay.
Right, exactly. Yeah, not like a preset camera.
Yeah, not just a video. Like this guy's actually doing this now.
Right. But yeah, I mean, I guess for some takeaways from that, I really like the characters, the little the forks.
Yeah, I like the hammer. We can't call them hammer bros because they don't throw hammers. Pan bros, I'm gonna call them now.
Like this, but with a
plushie.
Pan.
Yeah, he's got a pan instead of a hammer.
Yeah.
So also,
that's really
creative.
I
think there might be because these moon things are kind of secret, and since Mario is more or less Italian, this might correlate with Mario in some way we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
Because that sounds like something Nintendo would do.
That's true.
Hiding an Easter egg, this is Mario's something, I don't know.
Yeah, he does have a little chef outfit.
Yeah,
that
I want to see him cook something in that. That would be awesome.
That would be really cool, like just a cooking mini game or something.
Yeah, put in 2 Goomba mushrooms here. That would look awesome. Okay.
Yeah. So I guess what else for the Gamescom gameplay? Is there really anything else that
they left
missing?
a lot of stuff unsaid, but kind of hinted at a lot.
Yeah.
So we can only make guesses at what they're doing at this point because I don't think we're gonna be given a lot more information.
Yeah.
At least until what's it called? I always forget. Not Odyssey, but no, it is Odyssey that's coming out. Until that comes out more recent, we're closer to getting that out. I don't think we're gonna get a lot more information.
I think there's gonna be.
They like hanging this over our heads.
I guess this goes into more predictions, but I think there's gonna be some kind of Super Mario Odyssey Direct. Or I guess Spotlight now is what they call them. Yeah. Where it's going to be like a 20-30 minute thing. They just talk all about it. Maybe even just a couple weeks before it comes out.
Because they gave 2 minutes for it before the Switch came out, that little live stream that happened. They gave it 3 minutes. And so I'm hoping that we're going to see more of that in the future.
Yeah, but...
Except not 3 minutes.
Yeah, and I think just in general, though, it's just cool to see more gameplay and just to see people talking about this game. So it's just super cool that this is happening, and I'm really excited. And it's just awesome to see people talk about it. To just any bit of information that we get is just really exciting.
We just rip the games apart.
Yeah, we just sometimes tear it in and just try to find everything we can. Cool. All right. Now let's move on.
to game guesses.
Yeah. So for game guesses, so this is not that.
That's not the right screen.
We can just cut all this out.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So let's move on to game guesses, where we just kind of make predictions and.
Last night we were. Talking about stuff that we'd like to see in the game, but also some stuff that couldn't be there. So one of them I thought is after we kill Bowser in the final battle, or not final battle, maybe we don't know, we're going to have to take him over and use him for some kind of side quest, and that would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be really cool. So a whole kind of separate story where you play as Bowser?
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
That would be a lot of fun.
That's a really neat idea.
Maybe... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no, you go. Is it more about this?
No, it's not more about this.
Okay,
I thought we were done with it.
Yeah, I'll go with my next prediction, which is I think there's going to be 10 to 12 worlds or kingdoms.
Spaces.
Yeah, I hope there are more. Mario 64 had something like 15 or 16.
Yeah.
I'm really not sure, and then Sunshine only had 7 or 8. So I'm hoping they don't keep going down and make it I think 6 or 7 is all we've seen so far, with including the weird Cap Kingdom, which is the creepy one.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, we only got a little glimpse of it, but I'll show you. It's I hope we have at least 10 to 12. I hope there are still 5 or 6 more worlds they haven't shown us. For some reason, I kind of doubt that because these worlds are so big and expansive.
They have so much stuff they can only do so much.
But I mean, without a hub world too, which is already one less world, I hope they still have at least 10 to 12.
I say 15 worlds simply because they say it's about travel, and if there's not a lot, it can't really fit that theme.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping
you lose that element of
you lose the
surprise
pretty
quick.
Yeah, it's not travel. There's a few places, let's go this way. Also, I hope that it's going to list, for example, 15 on the side of the box, 15 new kingdoms, but there's also 2 or 3 secret worlds that we have to go complete a puzzle to get to. That would be amazing.
Yeah. That would be awesome if there were like two or three just completely like you didn't
hidden
like,
kingdoms.
They didn't talk about them at all. You just
Yeah.
had to find them in the game.
They were like
that would be really
pre-civilization worlds, like kind of Roman Empire worlds, Greece.
That would be
and
cool.
their heights. That would be amazing.
That would be awesome.
Especially in China. That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right. Next prediction, David.
This is something I thought of last night while I was looking at the hat store. Maybe certain hats have certain abilities. I don't know if that's going to be the case because we've seen them like use the same thing all the time. But maybe we can like supercharge our hats with something and then they get a certain ability. I don't know. That's just something I think would be a lot of fun.
I think that's a really good idea. I haven't actually thought of that. And yeah, in all the gameplay we've seen so far, all the hats kind of serve one purpose.
Yeah.
You can throw it, or you can,
maybe certain hats
enemies.
can only catch certain enemies.
Right. Yeah. I think like there's the explorer hat, there's the chef hat. I think there's a big possibility, like you said, that in the final game, you will get certain abilities with the different hats. Like right now, I think there's a lot of things they still haven't showed us because they want to kind of minimize the element of surprise. They don't.
In total.
Yeah, they don't want to show us everything all at once. So I think there's a lot more to the hats and to the caps in general.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, like what you said, we're going to be able to do more things with specific hats. I can totally see that happening.
All right.
Next prediction, let's see. Oh, okay, so I've got a prediction about the final battle, which I'm really excited about. So, since the whole kind of idea of the game is exploration and discovering new things and that element of surprise, like they've talked about, and the moon appears to play such a big role in
Those
this
moon
game.
Power-ups, yeah.
They're the moons that you collect. You can see the moon in every level, and it's huge. I think the final battle of the game with Bowser, the final boss battle, is going to take place on the moon.
That would be a lot of fun,
and
especially with low gravity.
Right,
Low
that would be
gravity
cool.
and fireballs. That would be
kind of like
amazing.
a galaxy throwback. And I think that also not related to where the final battle is, but more about what it's going to be like. I think that Mario is going to throw his cap at Bowser and going to become Bowser, and it's going to be Bowser versus Bowser, or Bowser's going to throw his cap at Mario and become Mario.
Maybe that's what you have to dodge.
And it'll be Mario versus Mario. Yeah, maybe the whole battle is about Bowser throwing his hat and you have to dodge it, or maybe like. There's an epic like cutscene moment where Bowser like knocks Mario's hat off and he's about to destroy Mario or something, and then
that got very heavy.
And then like but instead he just throws his cap at Mario. I don't know, just
something dramatic.
I think it's gonna somehow involve them swapping roles because that's what this game's all about, and it seems like that.
What if they throw their hats simultaneously and get control
Yes,
of the
and
other?
it's like this epic cutscene where it goes to slow motion. They're like kind of like when I keep saying cutscene, I mean like the movies.
Those little cinematic moments.
The little cinematic moments, like in Galaxy. I'll put a video up right now. In general, I want to see a lot of that in this game. Just something more, right? And
something besides Bowser takes the princess, go get the princess.
Yeah,
that's been done before.
Yeah. Here's the thing. What I think is, if you want a game like that, that's totally cool, and those games are great. Go play Mario 3D World or 3D Land for the 3DS.
Super Mario Maker.
Or Mario Maker and build your own, or Super Mario 64, which is a pretty simple.
Go back to the classics.
It's a pretty simple Bowser kidnaps Mario story, or kidnaps Peach.
I've never heard it kidnap Mario.
But it happened in Super Princess Peach for the DS. But I want something new, something crazy, and it seems like Nintendo's really going all in and all out with this.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited. I think there's going to be a lot of really neat stuff in store for us.
I hope for the final battle, instead of just fireballs at the other one knocking something out from under him, which we've seen in the past, I hope the actual hats have a battle instead of just the players themselves. They're like the hats have some kind of fight, because that doesn't have to be the whole thing, but that would be a fun kind of like stage in the battle where just like Bowser's white top hat, that's what it is, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And Cappy are just having a duel to the death on the side of a spaceship. That would be amazing.
Yeah. Because Cappy's really his own character.
Yeah, he's kind of his own separate entity. And that makes me think, is he going to betray us? That's what I'm thinking. Is he going to Is he going to turn against us and just leave us in our moment of need?
Yeah.
And then come back to Han Solo the way to victory?
Yeah. That's a really good idea.
I hope they use that.
Yeah.
It's going to be depressing, but at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, that's true, but it would be awesome. Before we get to the next theory or prediction that we have, I also want to say, I'll put a video up on this too.
My channel?
No, I want you to do the snap thing. There we go. I'll put a little video up. There's also one cutscene in Super Mario Galaxy where the whole universe is being like in this big like universe tornado, and Mario's about to get sucked in, and Luma comes out of his hat, which is kind of like Cappy, right? It's this thing that's possessed his hat.
What if that is Luma? Like,
that would be crazy. But
I
Luma comes out, happen, though, and Luma's like, bye, and Mario's like, no, and they get sucked in to create this new universe. It is the most like emotional thing.
I never finished Mario
It's
Galaxy.
insane.
But I never finished
I'll show you this. It's crazy. But yeah, that's a cutscene. That's the type of thing I want to see.
Alright. I want to see that too.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
So my last prediction is
try to keep it short. We don't have a lot of battery left.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of battery on the camera, so I'm going to try to keep this short. My last prediction is that in New Donk City, also a final boss battle sort of prediction.
Kind of like a mini boss.
Donkey Kong's going to be involved. And I
hope so.
I mean, the city's called New Donk City. The mayor of the city is Pauline, who was the person that Mario
originally went to go save.
Yeah, tried to save, and Donkey Kong kidnapped before Peach came.
Yeah.
That's a really good game. And I think Donkey Kong is going to be the final boss battle in New Donk City. But here's what I think. I actually don't think that it's going to be a real Donkey Kong, like a real 3D full-on Donkey Kong. I don't know why I think this, but I think it's going to be an 8-bit, still like 3D, like it's in the game, but the Donkey Kong is going to be like, pixelated, and he's going to look like he did in the movie Pixels. I know no one liked that movie, but if you saw the end of that movie... I like that movie too. Yeah. I hate how no one liked it.
I don't
like that. If you saw the end of that movie, it's this giant Donkey Kong, and they're all fighting him.
Putting a picture in right now.
Thank you. So, it's this giant Donkey Kong, but he's not actually like real Donkey Kong. He's pixelated.
So it's kind of like a projection instead of like a real Donkey Kong? Like the real one somewhere else? Or is this the real one?
This is the real one. Okay. Or this is just kind of the battle, but it's less like... Here, I'll put a picture right now of Donkey Kong from Donkey Kong Country. It's a full 3D, it's a 3D Donkey Kong. Like Mario, it's got all the movements, and you can look at him from any direction, and he's full in HD. I don't think we're going to see that. I think we're going to see this from Pixels, and it's going to be like a more kind of pixelated, still 3D,
I hope we get more of the nostalgia mode of like the original, like jump up the ladder kind of thing.
Like an actual recreation of the original Donkey Kong game, but in 3D.
Especially with Cappy. One of those fireballs.
So yeah, I think you throw it at the barrel, then you become the barrel.
The hammer. You become the hammer.
Oh, you become the hammer.
I'm just thinking of how that would work. I don't really know.
But
whatever, move along.
But yeah, I think that because one, I don't think Nintendo's going to want to create a full Donkey Kong render. I know Nintendo's not lazy, but
definitely not.
I think it's just
too much.
I don't know. I think it's just too much. I don't know. For some reason, I just don't see them doing it. I see them putting their effort into other things in this game. Plus, it might even be cooler for Donkey Kong to be all pixelated, right? Because it's the actual game.
I would like that a lot better.
That's my prediction. That's my final... I think that's all of our...
That's all of our predictions.
So now we're going to power through some random questions and concerns, just random questions.
Questions that we have about the game, and we're going to try to get it done this time.
Yeah, let's get it done without the camera dying, so we're going to do it really fast.
Camera, listen to our pleas.
Will we have Cappy from the start, or will we have to find him?
I think we're going to have to go find him after Peach has been abducted. Because it wouldn't make sense for just like, I have this new hat. What's it do? It's like, we go find him because we are in need of a hat.
I agree. Stuff's going to go down in the Mushroom Kingdom at the beginning of the game. Bowser's going to take Peach. You're going to get to the Cap Kingdom. Mario's going to be like, I need your help. Cappy's going to agree, and that's where it starts. I think that's how it's going to happen.
Well, no, that wouldn't happen. Okay, next question. Will this game be like Breath of the Wild, where we're just, like, you get the game on the Switch, you're just like, oh my goodness, this world is so beautiful. A few months later, wait, there's a story? I forgot. Is this game going to be like that, or is it going to be set in stone?
I think it will.
Okay.
This game's huge, and there's so much to
explore. Yeah. I think it's going to be more like each side quest is kind of connected to the center one, so, like, to do the center one, you need to do the side quest.
That actually makes a lot of sense, yeah.
Especially in a Mario game. Yeah. It's like, put all the pieces together.
Right.
All right.
That makes sense. All right.
Next question.
Next question. Will Bowser be the main villain, or are they pulling a wall over our heads?
Eyes.
Is that what this is? Yeah.
It's an expression.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be the main villain. I think it's going to be aptly named Toppy because that's what we've called Bowser's hat because it's like...
Yeah. We're calling Bowser's hat Toppy because Mario's hat is Cappy. So...
work with it.
Yeah.
I think he's going to end up being the main villain. He's going to be like, Bowser, you didn't do this. I'm now going to kill you. That kind of thing.
I mean, that's a little dark for Mario, but
Not generally that, but like, Bowser, you didn't do this, now I have to do this.
I would love to have something like that where Bowser's working with Cappy, but it's not just Toppy. It's not just like Bowser has Toppy and he uses him, but he's working with him, and Toppy has a personality. And I think Toppy is going to start to not like Bowser or get annoyed or something, and then he's going to get all the power, and then you're going to have to work with Bowser at the end to stop Toppy. It's an idea. I don't think that's going to happen.
That would be amazing.
But that's an idea. I think more likely is the idea of Mario and Bowser like swapping.
Yeah.
But I do think that's a pretty good idea.
Next question. Because we fly around in this Super Odyssey, I'm going to call it, because
Super
that's the
Odyssey.
name of the game. Will there be spaceship battles? I hope so, because those are awesome. And especially in Mario Maker, we saw all those fireball cannons. I hope we get to use those, because those are awesome.
Yeah, I think along with spaceship battles, I think it would be cool if you could fly the Odyssey also just like around the kingdoms.
Yeah, that would be fun.
If you could actually fly it to land it in different spots, rather than just pressing on the map, go to New Donk City and then it lands in New Donk City. That would be really cool.
I hope there's like in between spaces. Like not just
in between levels, like
not in between levels, just like you know how like in Legend of Zelda there's like the king, like what's it called, the Grand Plateau, whatever it is.
Right, the Great Plateau.
Yeah, you have to like go there. It's just like there's spaces in between the kingdoms where we can just run around.
Yeah.
So it's,
that'd be awesome.
That would be a lot of fun. So you could just
really
land
cool.
anywhere there, just like this place looks nice. How about I run that way?
Yeah, I think there's a lot they could kind of take from Breath of the Wild to make this game great. All right,
especially because there's no copyright because they made it. Next question.
What's the order of the kingdoms?
I think Mushroom Kingdom is definitely going to be first because it's going to play some kind of role.
Right.
But I hope you can go back to it, but I don't think you'll be able to.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Mushroom Kingdom hasn't been confirmed, but I think we both agree that it's going to be in the game.
Yeah.
And I think we also both agree that it's going to be at the beginning.
Yeah.
You're going to start there, stuff's going to go down, and then you're going to go to all the other kingdoms, right?
Yeah.
What I mean is Bowser's going to cause chaos and steal Peach, kidnap Peach. But yeah, the game, obviously you're going to be able to go back to kingdoms, right, after you've already left. You're going to be able to jump around, but there must be some kind of unlocking phase, where you unlock kingdoms at a time. So I'm curious to see what the order for that is.
I hope so. That will be a lot of fun. All right, next question.
Next question is
Is Luigi and Yoshi going to be in this game? I think Yoshi's going to be in this game because we've seen the giant T-Rex, and Yoshi is more or less of a dinosaur. We're going to see him in that same world because Yoshi is kind of a dinosaur. I don't know. You got a bunch of him up here, like right here.
Yeah.
He doesn't really
Christmas Yoshis. But
yeah. He doesn't really.
I banged it.
You just really knocked it over.
Yeah,
I hope we get to see him. Yoshi's my favorite.
Yeah, it'd be awesome to see Yoshi and Luigi. I don't know if it would really fit with the idea of going to, these other places Mario's never been to. I don't know if Luigi would really show up because of that. Plus, we know that two-player is not. We know now that it's not Mario and Luigi. It's Mario, and then the other person plays as Cappy. So, I don't know if Luigi's going to show up, but it'd be cool if you just saw him.
What if we could control Luigi with Cappy? That'd be
you possess Luigi?
That'd be a little mean, but at the same time.
Yeah. All right.
And here's your favorite question.
My favorite question, will the game have cutscenes? Yes, cutscenes. What I'm talking about are
cinematics like this one.
Right, so I know we already talked about this, but I want to go more in depth about it because this cutscene is awesome.
Yeah.
So this is from Super Mario Galaxy. At the beginning of the game, it's basically just Mario running around out to Peach's castle with these meteors coming from the sky, shooting at him, and it's all fire, and it's intense. It is intense. It is crazy.
Very intense for a Mario game.
It is. And I want this type of stuff in Odyssey. I want this game to be cinematic.
Is it wrong that I want to see a building in New Donk City just like fall over?
Yeah, that would be awesome. Just like this epic cinematic stuff. I want to see Mario do some really cool things. We've gotten glimpses of it, like when Mario's going into the frog, you see a little cutscene of him, But I want, crazy epic stuff. I want, neat story stuff too, like in Mario Sunshine when Peach sees Shadow Mario, this mysterious character, and then she's like, Mario, do you see? And then he's gone. Right, that's creepy. Poof. I want that type of stuff,
Yeah.
And then when
Shadow Cappy.
Oh my gosh, when Shadow Mario, spoilers for Mario Sunshine, but it doesn't really matter. When Shadow Mario ends up becoming Bowser Jr., that's a really big thing too, and I want that type of like betrayal and mystery, all that. I want it.
I want Cappy to betray Mario.
Cappy betraying Mario, make it happen, Nintendo. That would be awesome.
Please, add some fun to Mario.
Fun, but
dark.
If you need to. Dark, All right, so I think that's about it. That's all we've covered, right? That's all we needed to cover. So yeah, David, thanks so much for coming on today.
It's been great to be here.
Tell everyone a bit about what you do at DK Games.
DK Games is basically exactly the same as this. Instead of it, everything is Nintendo. It's more focused on the Microsoft side, like the Xbox, computer games, and also Steam, even though that's not Microsoft. But still, it's fun. And also any kind of PS Vita or Nintendo Switch like contraption Xbox or Microsoft may make in the future. We never know. I hope so, and I hope it's compatible with the Xbox. That would be awesome. All right.
But yeah, be sure to go check out David's channel, DK Games. I got a link in the description. Super cool stuff, super cool content he creates. I think that's about it.
Right.
Final thoughts about Super Mario Odyssey?
I think this game is going to take Mario to like a new step, kind of, because it's so big. Unlike all the other Mario games, it's kind of just like a small platform. Like, go here, then you're done. This is like, okay, there's so much to do. This is going to take Mario up a notch, and I really like that.
Exactly. I completely agree. This game, it's, most of the recent Mario games, most of the Mario games in general have been very linear and, start here, end here, and I'm so happy that they're really branching out finally and returning to that 64 Sunshine style. And I'm super excited to see what they do with it and all the surprises that they pack into it. I remember when I was 9 years old, I would get home from school every single day. I would go to the computer and look up Super Mario Sunshine 2 because I wanted to find out as soon as it happened. Fast forward to today, it never actually happened. But the point of the story is, when I was 9 years old, that's how badly I wanted a new 3D Mario game. And when I was 9 years old, even then I knew that Sunshine and 64 were different than Galaxy. Like, I knew they were just different types of games, and I wanted those games to be back. And I love Galaxy, but I'm just super excited that they're going back to the more open sandbox-style 3D Mario games.
Yeah.
And really excited to see what they have in store for us. All right. I think that's about it.
That's everything.
Thanks for coming on, David.
It's been great to be here. Thank you for having me.
All right, we'll catch you guys later. All right, let's get back to
Let's get back to playing games.
Okay.